Hey, don't worry, I'm not going to sell you anything. Before this video starts, I just want to say thank you for even clicking on this video. This is my first ever video, and I'm so glad you were interested in it. I also wanted to say a few things before getting into the starting of a series. Firstly, this isn't my real voice, it's text-to-speech. That's just because I don't have a good enough microphone to record audio yet, and I'm also not too comfortable with recording my own voice. But I just wanted to be clear about that. Secondly, this is not my first time playing Adopt Me, so I do know of values and pets that are easy or hard to trade for, but this is a fresh new alt account to do this series on and with no outside help from my main account or any of my other alt accounts. And lastly, I'm very new to posting, recording and editing, so there is a huge chance I will be behind a few days while playing. It just takes me a long time to get the hang of editing, and I'm sure in the future I will get better at it. Anyways, sorry for keeping you around here for so long. Let's get into the series. So this is me setting up this new account, giving me a decent enough outfit and also setting up my profile. Also, for this day of the series, I will be speeding up most of the footage I did on the first day, but days going forward will be much more edited down. This gives me the time to tell you all what kind of pets I will often want to trade for, my plan on how to grow my inventory, and what my end goal is for this series. The pets I'm hoping to get are any Halloween pets, as I love the spooky pets, any of the rocks, as they are my all-time favorite non-legendary pets, some of the cats, especially things like the ghostly cat or the alley cat, and also rubber ducks, including the silly duck. As you can see, before I even equip an egg, I set up my profile. I don't have game chat, so I use my profile a lot to trade, and I also use other people's profiles to trade a lot too. After all this setup, I finally start hatching the starter egg, which I am hoping for a cat because I prefer them over the dogs, but either are good for me. Also for day 1, I will be doing a lot of the things on the guide tab, because I can get more starter eggs from there, and more things to trade with, even if it's low-tier things. So I'm about to hatch the starter egg, and I got a dog. Not exactly what I wanted, but I think the dogs are easier to trade away than the cats anyways, so this works out. I'm now just going to set up a small grinding station for me and my pet. This helps so much when aging up pets and grinding bucks. It may look pretty basic now, but I will come back and edit it a bit, changing the colors to make it look more like my style. As you can see, I'm just working on aging up this dog, getting bucks from the task, and also hopefully getting enough acorns from the summer event to get something. I was a bit stupid to start this series when the summer event was just about to end, but it just means I will have to grind more for the pets so I can try and trade them later. I didn't know you could actually do this, but you can put your eggs into the pet pen and they will auto-hatch for you. This helps me a lot as right now I'd rather work on aging up the dog to complete some more guide tasks. I'm not sure how you all feel about this, but I can't understand why there is 2 summors in this game. It confuses me a lot when I get this specific want task. I'm not sure if you all feel the same about that, or if that's just a me problem. I managed to get the camping task, which is the best task in the game, as you get so many tasks after it that it helps so much when aging up pets or getting bucks. By already doing all this, the dog is already a teen. That's even more proof that the camping task is the best. I nearly forgot to get my trading license, so I go off to do this quiz for it. Back when I first started playing, I did get scammed, but that was in 2020, and now I find it hard to understand how you can be scammed in 2026, but maybe that's because I learnt the hard way. Also, I know it seems weird that I bought a sticker pack, but by doing so it gives me another one through the guide rewards for free, and that's the reason I'm buying a few things I don't really need. I'm just making my profile look better, partly because I actually like using the stickers, and also I think if you have a nice looking profile, people will stick around to see what you have to trade. This is also where I list my dog up for trade, and the sticker packs. It isn't much, but it's a start to show people what I can trade. Now I'm back to making this house look more like a home. I know the colors are quite dark, but I prefer it that way. Also, this gives me time to explain what the end goal is for this series. I hope to play on this account every day and grow my inventory, and after a full year of doing this, we can see together how much my inventory has changed. I'm not sure if I would want to trade my pets and items I get here back to my main account after that, but that goal point is so far away that we don't need to think about it just yet. And also, I'm not expecting wildly good trades at the start of this series, but hopefully when I make a few neons to trade, then I'll start to get some good trades then. I know it may seem pointless that I'm decorating this tiny house, but I could always trade it away for some good offers. Of course, it's nowhere near finished yet, but with time we can maybe get some good pets for it. I then managed to hatch a second dog from another one of my starter eggs. This is actually amazing. I now only need 2 more dogs to make a neon, and I'm sure we can get something pretty decent for a neon dog. I then make my way down to the beach to get this bone in a bottle. I really doubt we will have enough time to get one of those Stygian owls, but getting the acorns from the bottle is also good enough. And now the very first dog I got is full grown. That went so fast. And now I can work on that other dog I hatched from the other starter egg. I decided to join this Ducky Drive minigame, as you can get 5k acorns if you focus, which really racks up over time. And also I really need those acorns to get some summer event pets. The reason why I'm really trying to get some event pets, although they are about to leave, is because event pets often grow in value. Hatching eggs is a good way to get pets, but the event pets are so limited time that it makes more sense to grind for them. And if I'm lucky, I could also make a neon of one of them. I finally managed to hatch the cracked egg I bought, and I got a camel. I used to think the camel was kind of cute, but after getting it so many times I don't really like it anymore, and they are so hard to trade away too. I also put in another starter egg in the pet pen. This one is guaranteed to be a mouse, which isn't that bad because getting another 3 mice to make into a neon won't be hard at all. I've saved up quite a few acorns already, and I decided to get the Oki box. If I'm really lucky, I can get a Oki wizard. But nope, my luck is really bad and I only get a standard Oki, but at least even the most basic Oki is adorable. Soon enough, it's my favorite task again. It's camping time. If you're ever aging up pets in Adopt Me, always make sure to go to the camping task. It feels like aging your pets up for free, and you also get a lot of bucks for it too. I do decide to give that story letter thing to Grave Dave, but I really don't think I can get all 13 of them for a Stygian owl at all, but as they are untradeable, it's best to just give it to Grave Dave anyways. I'm also making sure to constantly put pets inside my pet pen, always aging up pets, especially when I don't have many at all. I then start this time trial on the skydiving minigame. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's on my task board for acorns. And by completing the minigame, I also get even more acorns. So it is worth doing at least once every day. And pretty much right after I do my skydiving minigame, the duck drive minigame is ready to play as well. So again I go to play that, which means I will have so many more acorns after all of this. Hopefully I do get enough for another Oki box. The chance for me to get an Oki Knight, or maybe even an Oki Wizard is low, but so worth the risk. And I do get enough for another Oki box. Hopefully this time luck is on my side. But luck is never on my side, and I get another basic Oki. I know I said the Oki is adorable, but that didn't mean I wanted more of the basic one. Anyways, I put this new Oki in the pet pen, replacing it with the starter egg that's close to hatching. So in just a few more tasks I will also have a mouse as well. And again I'm always keeping my profile updated, ready for whenever someone wants to trade me for any of my pets, even if they are all kind of bad right now. And they are all somehow beige. I definitely didn't mean to match all the pets' colors together like that. Now here I am just about to hatch this starter egg. This egg is guaranteed to be a mouse. I wish it was more 50-50ths with it being a mouse or an ant, but this is fine too, and I actually like the mice. I do decide to take the Oki out to age up. I just prefer it over all of my other pets, and maybe if I have it out people will offer for it. There are a lot of people here at the pizza place, but none ever trade me. Are my pets really that bad? Probably, but that's part of the challenge of this series. To get better pets and trade up and get upgrades. I go to the accessory store because I have a guide task here. And maybe there's a piece of petware for sale that people like to trade for often. So I look through all of them and I actually do find a piece that I think I've seen people want before. I can't be sure, but I swear I've seen the pearl necklace on some people's wish lists before. I guess it's what people call preppy. I get really confused on what does and doesn't count as preppy pets or petware, but I do know it can trade for a lot. So even though I don't like preppy things that much, I will still pick it up because it'll be good to trade away. I also give this Oki a name and outfit, mostly for the guide task, but also because he is a special little guy, and I think the bow tie on the Oki makes him look even cuter. Maybe that cuteness will make it so someone will trade for him. By doing all those guide tasks in the accessory store, I get another starter egg. This one is guaranteed to be an ant, which I don't really like at all, but because I'm just starting out, I'll take any pets I can. I then go to do a little more decorating. I know it's not much at all right now, but eventually I can get this house looking really good to maybe get some offers. Having said that, I'm really bad at building in Adopt Me, so maybe the offers won't be that good at all. I then get another basic Oki from the Oki box, but now I'm only one away from making a neon Oki, which I think after this event is over, people may want to trade for, as they may not have gotten enough basic Okis to make their own neon. Again, I'm updating my profile to make sure I have everything listed for trade. And I also added this section where they can see one of my Okis. I think it just makes the profile look better, so people may stick around to trade me. One of my Okis in the pet pen aged up, and I also added in the third Oki I found too. Also it's faster to make a neon Oki. I then noticed I could vote on the admin abuse polls to get more acorns for another Oki box. I won't be doing admin abuse on this account, as I want to be there for my main account, but I can still get the acorns for voting. I then get a fourth Oki from the Oki box. This is actually really good because I can now make a neon Oki to trade. which people may want to trade for after the summer event is over. I also list in my profile that I'll trade away my camel, my ant, and my mouse all for a dog, which is a bit of an overpay. But I don't think anyone really wants the pets I have, and I can't get the dog easily from an egg. And I also don't have access to the VIP room on this account either. And I won't be using any Robux on this account, so VIP will always be unobtainable for me. I then collect all the levels I can from the pet pen and put all 4 of my Okis in to age up while I'm offline. This will help me make a Neon Oki that much faster. And that's the end of day 1. Thank you all so much for watching.